Hello, beautiful. Welcome to Magnetismo for the month of May 2019. And are you ready to tap that ass? Oh, yes, honey. Yes, you are, and I am too. So for May, we're dealing with Gemini themes. This is how we are rolling with Magnetismo. Every month, we deal with something that just comes up astrologically. So basically, every month, I don't know if you've noticed this, but we are tapping on what each sign is really great at. That's the allowing portion. And then we're tapping out what the weaknesses of that sign are. So this month, we're just about to slide into Gemini season. So this is all about Gemini themes. Now, if you know any Geminis, these are some things that you might feel like they have in common. They are super creative. They are super adventurous. They always have a new idea. They have a million things they want to do, and their mind is just on a trilly all the time. But they really struggle with feeling distracted, sometimes feeling sad or overwhelmed, and not knowing where to begin. So this month, that's what we're tapping on. We're going to tap out that distraction, the sadness, the overwhelm, and being like, I don't know what to do first. And we're going to tap in that like connection to your brain, having lots of ideas, feeling really resourceful, and being like creative and curious and feeling really good about the ideas that you're having. So it's going to be amazing. I'm really excited to do this. We could all use a little bit of this. Gemini energy is beautiful. I really love it. Geminis get a bad rap, but I love Geminis. Personally, they are one of my favorite signs. So let's start with our letting go process. Grab your water, Perrier lime. I swear sponsorship is happening this year. I swear. And we're going to start on the karate chop point because we're going to start by tapping out these negative traits of the Gemini personality. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Even though I sometimes feel distracted, and I sometimes feel sad, and I don't always know where to begin, I deeply and completely love and accept and forgive myself. Even though sometimes I am so fucking overwhelmed, and the sadness feels consuming, and I just don't know where to begin. I truly accept myself as I am. I know that this is just part of being human. I know that this is the curse of having a lot of great ideas, not knowing where to begin. And that's okay, because today I am letting go of all of those fears. Those fears that I'll never get it all done. The fear that maybe my idea isn't that good. And the procrastination that stops me from getting started in the first place. I really want to finish my projects. I want to see them through to completion, with as much enthusiasm as I had in the beginning. So even though sometimes I feel overwhelmed, and I can get really distracted, I accept myself, I love myself, and I forgive myself too. Okay, deep breath. I don't know, this could be a total game changer, you guys. I don't know if you're feeling it. I'm feeling that. Okay, so let's get started on the top of the head. You've got this. Sometimes I get too many ideas. And then I just feel really overwhelmed. Like, why do I have so many ideas? It's great to have so many ideas. I wouldn't trade that for the world. But I really would like to get the distraction out of the way. I really would like to be able to focus on my ideas. to see them through to completion, to push them past the finish line. But sometimes I get really overwhelmed. Sometimes I don't know where to start. And then I just procrastinate. And I don't take action. I end up Netflix and chilling for too long. And I kind of feel bad about myself. What's the point of having all of these ideas if I'm not using them? I really want to use them. So even though in the past I have been distracted and overwhelmed, and sometimes that makes me feel sad and stops me from starting, I deeply and completely love and accept and forgive myself. It's actually easy to start. And it's easy to finish. All I need is a plan. So what if when I first had the idea, I immediately started writing down a plan on how to execute? How would that change things? That would make things way easier. And I don't even have to do all of that myself. I can ask my friends with really good brains about how they would get it done, or who they would speak to, or what the next step is. So even though in the past I have allowed myself to get overwhelmed, today I am letting that go. Today I am reminding myself of my massive strengths, of my enthusiasm, and my ability to truly get things done. Even though in the past this has sometimes been hard for me, I deeply and completely love and accept and forgive myself. I get to tell a new story starting today. A story that I get things finished. And I love the whole process. Okay, deep breath in, hold at the top, and let it go. That is glorious. You will come back to that over and over and over again. And I know that just doing that once will knock out so much of that resistance, so much of that procrastination, so much of that feeling of overwhelm. And as always, you can come back to these whenever you like, whenever you feel like you need a little top up and you want to just be like, I just like to feel like amazing in this area. Just come back to it and do it. So for our allowing routine, like I said, we're going to allow that resourcefulness. We're going to allow ourselves to plug into our intellect and to get excited about these ideas and use that as momentum to drive us forward. So of course, because it's an allowing sequence, we don't need to use the karate chop point. We are just going to start on the top of the head. Here we go. I have so many great ideas. I have great ideas all the time. I don't even know if anyone has more ideas than me. I am the fucking idea master. And when I execute those ideas, I am such a killer. I truly cannot be fucked with. So today I'm plugging into my intellect. I am plugging into all those hot new ideas. And I am also plugging into my resourcefulness. My ability to reach out and talk to other people. My ability to learn. And my amazing capability of making something from nothing. When I'm resourceful, I don't need anything else. When I am resourceful, I can solve problems so easily. And when I couple resourcefulness with enthusiasm, whew, baby, I am so unstoppable. Just try and stop me. Okay, deep breath in, hold at the top, and let it go. You did so well. And, Gemini season is a really intellectual time. It's really about thoughts and ideas. So what I would like to encourage you to do is really make sure that you are not just living up here, that you're taking these ideas and you're putting them into action. You're making them happen. You are putting pen to paper and you are really creating it in the real world. Don't just let your ideas live in your head and die with you. Ideas are no use unless we execute them. So hopefully with this tapping, you will be able to move from ideas to idea execution. And it's going to feel super good. I'm really proud of you. I hope you enjoy this tapping. Let me know how it helps you. And I will see you next month. Mwah.